Alright guys, I'm going to try this again. It's hot out here and having technical difficulties with the camera. First the camera battery was low, so I went and recharged it. And then I started videotaping again and it ran out of memory. So you're missing a few scenes here, but you know what, I still got to do the other side. So, this isn't that complicated. Okay, so I'm using, I'm installing these Konis here. These are made for any Zuzu D-Max and the Australian Holden. The Holden Colorado in Australia. The Australian Colorado. Perfect fit. What I'm having to use is the BDS strut spacer. Okay? Because this is a rough country kit, and rough country uses a strut extender that goes on the bottom and extends this bolt up so everything moves up. BDS uses this spacer here that brings the top plate down, and that'll work fine. The rough country strut extenders would not fit on this Koni in the tube. The tube size is different, so I'm gonna make it work. Everything's looking pretty good. Some people are worried about the travel. Oh, you only got so much travel there, the shock's gonna bottom out. Well, I'm gonna test that right now, but if you look at the shaft, how much shaft is exposed there compared to my hand, you know, it's about a hand's width. Let's go look at the high dollar Foxes over here. These were $800 a piece. And although it's a big monster of a shock, it's only got that much travel. Look, same thing. Approximately, you know, it could be a hair bigger or smaller, but yeah, so all this, just a longer tube, I guess is how they made these things work. I've seen some other ones and they put a longer shaft on the bottom, make this longer, but those are coming out. I'll be selling those for about $1,200. Figured let's try something else. I already went through a set of Ranchos on here. Let's try some Konis made for the Australian Outback. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the wheel on here and see how much they bottom out. This is my bump stop. These are Daystar Stinger bump stops. Okay, I had to fab this up myself. Well, you can buy the tube, but I had to cut the existing bump stop up and cut and then weld this tube adapter on here and then put the new tube in. But then I had to put a spacer on the bottom down here. Alright guys, the idea here is to pull the jack stand out and lower it down, put the tire on the ground, and we'll see how much travel I got in that shock before it bottoms out. So first I gotta jack it up to get it off the jack stand. Now I'll lower it down, and the theory is the bump stop should hit before the shock bottoms out. Where are we at? Wow. Oh, still got a few more inches here. Okay. Looks like it's gonna work. Whoa. Man, it's close. I always wondered how far these bump stops would go. Oh, shoot, they're not even close. Alright. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, because I don't got much shock left. Wow. I still got a Run out of space here. Still got a look at an inch and a half in there. And the bump stop's got about an inch. That's it. Jack's all the way down. What do we got left in there? Can't see. There's still something there, huh? So that's all the way down. That's full compression right there. Yikes. Can't see in there, but let's see here. Yeah, that bump stop still has a little more to go, but look at the bottom rubber. It's starting to flare out, so I think I'll be okay. It looks like I could get another little more out of that bump stop. Damn, I can't see inside there now. So maybe I can stick the camera in there. I'm gonna stick my arm in there. What do you see? Damn it, now I can't see nothing. I have to hold the camera sideways. That barely has, I'd say, a ½ inch in there. Interesting. Interesting, I think it'll work. These Konis are supposed to have a internal bump stop on compression, or it says bump. And then on extension, it's supposed to have a hydraulic stop or hydraulic valve or something like that. So, much better design than some of the other struts I've used. So, take that off. I'll head on over to the shop and see if they got my my other strut ready.